Peace and blessings. This is Tanya K. Freeman, affectionately called Diva Mama Tanya. And what I want to share with you today is energy shifting. You know, there is so much going on in the world that we live in today, and there are so many people who are working with energy shifting. I myself am attending a conscious energy shift program, or should I say meditations, with Adela Rubio, and it has done absolute wonders for me. But along with attending Adela's meditation every morning, I also am doing some personal work that I had thought about a number of years ago, and it was, brought to the surface again. So the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because with every single thing that's going on, you've got the EFT, emotional freedom technique, you have soul retrievals that are going on in order for people to reconnect with, with their lost soul, so to speak, the lost part of themselves. But there is so much happening today in the world and in our lives. And many, many people are really trying to find the answer. What is the answer to shifting the energy on my love life? Shifting the energy on my finances, shifting the energy on my career, shifting the energy on my health. What is it that I can do? We sign up for 10,000 zillion programs, and each one of them is very, very beneficial in assisting us along our path in life. And you have to just find the right path for yourself. But one of the things that I go back to, no matter what, I go back to the law. The law. The law governs all events. And what is the law? Love is the law. And love is the greatest shifter of energy that could possibly exist in this world, in this day, in this time, in our lives. And it's not so much being in love with someone else. It's about being in love with you, the miracle of who you are, the divinity of who you are. Being in love with you and your God-goddess self, and knowing that that is a love that is pure, unadulterated, and magnificent. So love conquers all. And even though that may sound very cliche, it's not. Because every single teacher that I have heard speak, majority of them are saying love. Even if they don't necessarily use that word, that's what they're saying, in essence, is love. Loving where you are in order to go somewhere else in your life. But most of all, loving yourself. Each and every second of the day, you've got to be in love with you. You're such a magnificent being. And do you know how powerful that is as a shifter of energy when you say, I love myself enough that I am not going to be manipulated by anyone. I love myself enough that I am going to be one with the magnificence of life. I love myself enough that even when I don't have a lot of money and I don't have a lover in my life and I don't have perfect health, that I love myself enough. I love every part of my being, every step that I take. Then you begin to shift. You begin to shift, and you shift powerfully. It's about love. Love is law. God is love. And that's an energy. What can you say other than, okay, so it's so simple, it's complex? In all actuality. You've got to be in love with you. and know that you can shift your energy by being in love with yourself. You can shift the energy on your relationships when you say no to relationships that are not conducive to elevating your soul in a graceful, peaceful, loving manner. You don't have to settle for second-rate relationships. In fact, you shouldn't, because you're in love with yourself, okay? You can shift the energy on your money, okay, when you understand that it's about love. You know, there's a spiritual significance to what we call money because it's energy. So you can shift the energy on that. If you want to write, love is the answer on your money, then write love is the answer on your money, because you need to love paying your bills, because if you didn't have those bills, you wouldn't have those services. You need to love the amount of money that you have now in your bank account or in your pocket. You need to understand that energy of love with that. And when it comes to your health, you got to love yourself enough that if you need to shift the energy on that by, changing how you eat, changing your lifestyle, then shift the energy. But the greatest healer of all things in this world is love. You can go to the doctor, okay, and if you're not in love with yourself and the doctor tells you certain things and you absorb that into your energy field and you believe everything that is said, that doctor tells you without loving yourself enough to get a second opinion and maybe in some cases even a third opinion, then you need to shift that energy. If you feel like you don't have I'm telling you, I got to tell you this again because I totally understand and I can totally relate, and this is why I'm sharing. If your money is not flowing exactly the way you want it to, or accumulating, let's go with accumulating exactly the way you want it to, then shift the energy. Shift the energy by saying, I love myself. I love all that the universe brings to me. I am in love with me. I love the fact that I understand energy inside of me, and I vibrate differently. If you need to tap it into your body, I love myself, 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 I love nature, I love being one with all things, I love the goddess within me, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Shift your energy by loving yourself and know that I love you. So shift that energy. Until next time, be blessed and be in love with you.